It's Shane Watson here for PSP Sports. I'm lucky enough to be joined by Lawrence Okolie. How are you, Lawrence?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
All good, thanks.
Good.
So obviously, the big news you got announced as a matchroom fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Big future ahead of you. When are you next going to be out for your first fight?
Hopefully the plan is to be out March the 25th, but we still need to sort a couple of things out with my license. Obviously it's my first one, so we need to make sure everything's right. And then from there, we'll be boxing regularly. But I think so far we're saying March 25th.
Any idea of a possible opponent?
I'm not sure yet, but really you get used to fighting anyone at any tournament, so I'm not really fussed about who it's going to be. I'm just ready to get in, soak up the atmosphere and just perform.
The thing that came to my attention yesterday, actually, you made a tweet the other day and Dillian White replied to it. Was there anything about that, or was it just like a joke? Or
I mean, yes, with that, sorry, I don't know if that's the question you said. Yeah, with that, I think, obviously I posted a tweet and he was just trying to give some advice. That was it really. So yeah, just thank him for his advice and just carry on living my life and learning from my mistakes or just doing what I want to do, either one.
Also, another fellow GB member turned pro with Frank Warren, Daniel Dubois.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how much you know about him or what kind of ability he's got as a fighter.
Yeah.
So what do you make of Daniel Dubois as a fighter?
Good, very strong, heavyweight boxer. I train in Sheffield with him. I've done a little bit of work down here in London with him. So yeah, top quality, strong, still young and he's experienced in a sense, but he's not experienced at obviously the highest level of amateurs or professional yet, but he's very young. I think he's 19, 20, so he's got a lot of years to learn, so he's definitely one to look out for.
Do you think he has the ability to go all the way?
Yes.
And also another thing, I know you get asked this quite a lot about Anthony Joshua sparring.
Yeah.
Is there anything to say on that? What's been said about
that? Just like sparring. That's the same thing that I keep saying. It's just like it's not that it happened or it didn't happen. It's just if I comment on it and say it did happen or comment it didn't say it didn't happen, it kind of gives light to rumours. But that's all it is. So I'm just not really fussed. But I'm just still training. That's still my guy. I still like to spar him. So yeah, that's it.
Also, we're at Fight Week for Haye-Bellew, massive fight. What do you make of the press conference in Liverpool the other day about what Haye said and O'Hara?
Because I hate that. Cause the thing with that is, I'm the sort of person, I'm at home with my brother or my boys watching it, laughing my head off just with the whole excitement and build up. So it'd be wrong of me to sit here and play the whole, it's wrong, you should be careful what you say. But at the end of the day, it's bringing excitement. So I'm walking, and people that know that I'm a boxer are coming up to me, have you seen the press conference? It's going to be a great fight. So in that side, I can only say that it's a good thing because it's bringing attention, excitement. Whether or not the attention's positive or negative, people are interested in boxing. So when there is a good fight with two people who are, sweet and nice with each other, there's still that interest. But it's about creating that initial spark for people as well. So, most of the biggest fights that ever happen come with trash talk. Maybe they could have refined it a bit, but I think it's very important.
How do you think the fight with O'Hara Davis and Matthews will end up?
Will it end up being as a fight itself?
Yeah.
I think, if I'm honest, that O'Hara's range, because they might be similar in height, but O'Hara's got really long arms and he knows how to use it. I've seen him in many fights, many spars. I think that it's going to negate what Derry Matthews is going to try to do, which is box and whatever. So I see it not being that exciting, but I do predict O'Hara winning by stoppage.
Do you not think he'll get trapped into a dogfight with Derry?
Even if it's a dogfight, I see him winning that. Obviously, anyone can get clipped or whatever, but just the fact that O'Hara has the power advantage, I think he's been at the weight a little bit like as an amateur and he's come back to it as a pro. So I think the thing that what's name's got on him is experience, but other than that, there's not really much I think he's able to do. But maybe I'm just biased.
Also, Haye-Bellew predictions.
That one, if you asked me before the injuries and so on and so forth, I would have said Haye by a mile, not even in the same class. But what I've seen of Tony Bellew in the past couple of years has been quite shocking. He's won a world title, won a European.
Is that due to Dave Coldwell, do you think?
And yeah, of course, because he's found a way to work with Tony Bellew, but Tony Bellew's always had it within himself to do it. So credit to him. So the fact he's been active, fighting, boxing against having raw, hard dogfights means that he knows what is expected to come out of yourself. Haye's very experienced. But when you've been out the ring at that kind of level for a while, it takes a bit of getting used to. He might get used to it in one round, or the whole fight might slip past and he doesn't understand what happened. But really, I'm going to say that Haye should win the fight. But we just.
And what do you make of the rumours of Haye's injuries as well, that he's had to flow out to Germany? Do you think that's just mind games? Or?
He did fly out to. I've watched his Instagram, so it could be for anything. But regardless, I still think that. I don't know. I think he's just too good an athlete for that to really affect him. Because if it's to the point where he thinks he'll lose, Haye has shown he's not scared to pull out of a fight if he's not 100%. So the fact he hasn't pulled out means he should be ready to go.
So your predictions ahead of fight week is a Haye win. Is that just by stoppage? You don't see it going?
Yeah, no, I don't see him beating him on points because, I think if he's gonna win the fight, it'll be because he's bigger, stronger, faster. So if it goes the whole distance, that means that it turns into a different kind of fight. So that kind of fight, I'd more favour Tony. Sorry, if that makes sense. I don't know.
So if Haye does get past Bellew, and obviously the big fight Haye wants after that is Joshua, how would you see that fight ending up?
It depends how he does on the weekend, but I'd see Joshua being too big and strong for him.
Is that the same if Tyson Fury comes back as well?
No, because Tyson's quite tall himself and he's got good boxing skills, so it'll be a different kind of fight. It won't be because Josh is too big and strong, because he's too direct, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, thanks for talking to PFC Sports today. Enjoy the media workout, and hopefully we can catch up with you again soon.
Well, yeah, I'm a subscriber anyway, so you know what I mean.
Alright, cool. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.